Mhm. Rewind. Ah. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. Get your inspiration from Joseph Long on your Friday. Loosen up because we're going to get into some things today. I need you to open up, be free, so we can get into this practice today. Talking about love today, talking about forgiveness today. Happy Friday! Oh, I'm moving my lamps and all my scene and everything. Let me get you back. Okay. All right. Get my camera back focused. Grand Rising. Thank you, Miss Pat. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. For all my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. Forgiveness is the giving, and so the receiving of life by George MacDonald. You hold in your hand an invitation to remember the transforming power of forgiveness and loving kindness, to remember that no matter where you are and what you face, within your heart, peace is possible, by Jack Cornfield. Developing a capacity for forgiveness is a fundamental facet of the journey of learning to meditate, an important part of the process of spiritual maturation. It is through forgiving that we loosen our burdens. We can then enter our practice with a lightness of heart. This will do more to move us deeply into rest than any mantra or breathing exercise. Forgiveness can be defined as the conscious letting go of resentment towards somebody that has harmed you. It is done in spite of the possibility of circumstances changing, that person rectifying their behavior, or you getting even. It involves a change in the way you see them. One way is through the veneer of anger or all the suffering to yourself that causes. The second is as another human being incessantly, perhaps mistakenly, doing what they believe will bring them happiness, and as somebody to whom you can harbor feelings of peace and love. When it comes down to it, the only person that is suffering is you. Forgiveness involves a certain acceptance that you will be responsible with how you feel, no other people, not other people. This is true power, perhaps the only power which we are capable of possessing. Today, I invite you to join me in a loving kindness meditation. We would do this meditation for someone who has hurt or harmed us. A quick note: you may feel slightly disingenuous as you start doing forgiveness meditation, that you're not really forgiving. Keep in mind the mantra, as best I can. With time, the feeling of true forgiveness will grow. Let us begin. Take a moment to let your body settle into a comfortable sitting position. Relax the whole body. Keep the mind, the head, neck, and back erect but not rigid. Keep your hands comfortably placed on your lap or on your knees. Intentionally cultivate an attitude of patience, gentleness, and kindness towards yourself. Allow your eyes to gently close and tune in to feeling the feeling of the breath flowing in and out of the body. Focus your attention on the sensation of the breath moving past the nostrils, or on the sensation of the breath moving into the belly, lifting it during each in breath and receding gently on each out breath. Follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. Find comfort in the posture and settle into it. As you sit up with dignity as a mountain, allow your body to be as soft and relaxed as possible. With every out breath, let your body become more soft and more relaxed. Now focus your attention exclusively on yourself. Remember that you too deserve unconditional love, kindness, and happiness, just like all other living beings. You are choosing to forgive someone who has hurt you because you love yourself more. I will now repeat some traditional phrases of love and kindness. In the short period of silence that follows after each phrase, repeat it a few times to yourself and breathe in qualities of warmth, kindness, compassion, or love for yourself. Do this with all your heart. If you notice that your mind has wandered off, gently bring it back to this practice. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I live with ease. Remember that you are choosing to forgive someone who has hurt you because you love yourself more. Now call to mind someone who has hurt or harmed you, someone for whom a sense of hurt, resentment, or ill will naturally arises in your heart. Get an image of that person. Say that person's name to yourself and offer the phrases of loving kindness to them, wishing for them what you wish for yourself. I will now repeat some traditional phrases of loving kindness. In the short period of silence that follows after each phrase, repeat it a few times to yourself and do this with all your heart. Start with a small flame of the intent behind each phrase. Attend to it and nurture it. Slowly get more fuel for the tender feeling that arises in your heart as you offer loving kindness to the chosen person, and allow it to expand and to gain momentum. If you notice that your mind has wandered off, gently bring it back to the practice. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease. Repeat these phrases towards yourself and towards the person who has hurt or harmed you. Do this with all your heart. Get more fuel for the tender feeling that arises in your heart as you offer loving kindness to the chosen person and allow it to expand and gain momentum. If you notice that your mind has wandered off, gently bring it back to this practice. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease. We now come to the end of this meditation. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. All right. So I see on YouTube, I have Miss Pat on here. Grand Rising to you. I have Miss Pamela on here. Grand Rising to you. Thank you. Glad you like the shirt, Miss Pat. Yes, a beautiful Friday indeed. I'm showing as a third person on here, but I can't physically see you. So I also wish you a grand rising and thank you for tuning in on this, lending your consciousness for today's practice. Now I want to leave with you a reading from today's message from the Daily Word. Rather you consider Jesus as a prophet, God's son, or worthy to be praised. We can all take from him a lesson on forgiveness. He was called names, spat on, beaten. His friends abandoned him, and he was ultimately killed for speaking and living what he believed to be truth, living in authenticity. May you be empowered by this message. May you be inspired to forgive others and yourself so that you can truly be happy, so you can truly live. In Luke's gospel, Jesus is so attuned to divine love that he asks forgiveness for those who are putting him to death. Jesus' example inspires me to release any resentment, bitterness, or anger I feel, no matter how much I believe those feelings are justified. I recognize that unwillingness to forgive blocks my awareness of love's flow. If the burden of resentment is so overwhelming that I feel I cannot forgive, my willingness opens the way. I am willing to forgive. I hold this thought, repeating it silently each time the memory of past hurt arises, feeling my willingness grow stronger with each repetition. I feel renewed peace and joy as the strength of divine love heals my heart and releases unforgiveness. I forgive and I am free. And so it is. If you like today's practice, show some love by hitting those like buttons. Well, that brings the end to today's practice. Please note that there will not be a live meditation tomorrow morning. Next time we meet, it will be Sunday morning. I will be celebrating Easter. And to start my Easter Sunday, I will be on the beach in Hollywood Beach, Florida, with some friends as we watch the sunrise. You are invited to join me there in person. We will meet at 6:45 a.m. and immediately after the sun positions itself, I will commence with the meditation. For those of you that will not be able to be there physically, I will be live streaming the entire event on my Facebook and Instagram channels. Let me repeat that because I think I've been telling you all this week that I will be on YouTube Live. Correction. You can witness the entire sunrise meditation Sunday morning via my Facebook and Instagram channels. And just so I feel a little more comfortable, for those of you that are live with me, and for those of you that will be viewing this pre-recorded video, could you please type in Facebook and Instagram? That's where I will be on live on Sunday morning. Facebook and Instagram. All righty. Thank you for meditating with me and listening to today's message. Most importantly, thank you for taking a brief moment and investing in you. Remember, you deserve to be happy. Peace and blessings.